can't help you, they might can help expedite your situation and send you somewhere that can help you get housing faster. But Brilliant Corners, and it's up to 3. You can stay up to 3 to 5 years in Brilliant Corners and get that help. I know a couple of people that's in there now. I was trying to get it, but my PO, she didn't cooperate. So it was like, But I know some people that's doing it right now, and they've been out 3 years, you know, and
You can only stay there 5 or 6 years.
Huh?
Say you only stay there 5 or 6 years.
Stay there between 3 to 5 years, and they'll pay for they'll subsidize your rent, stuff like that. This all depends on how much you're bringing in, how much your rent is. But there's a good program for housing that I'll recommend to anybody that's coming home or been justice impacted, because they really do what they say. They don't make you jump through them hoops. They say you working, okay, this is what we're gonna give you $3,500 or $2,500 for a 1-bedroom. You know what I mean? And you're gonna have to pay $200 out of your work, you know, what you make, you know what I mean? So you can save your money, and they're gonna pay for you to have a roof over your head.
And I know we have had a few people from
that
house, and they provide a subsidy, and they would pay the landlord every month, and you just pay the difference. Yeah. And what they did is it was a step down of what they pay. Mm-hmm. So that if they pay $100 over time, and that gives you time to earn more money and that kind of thing, and then eventually it goes down to nothing. And you, not that you would have to leave the unit, Otis, it's that you would just have to pay the full rent. But if you get 3 to 5 years of subsidy, hopefully you can save up enough money and be making enough money at that time to be able to afford the rent.
And if you lost your job or something, or whatever situation might be, they still would be there as a safety net for you.
So that's something. Brilliant Corners.
Brilliant Corners.
Yep, look that up. So
I made it back, Maureen.
Huh?
I made it back. This thing keeps going back to Zoom, the original Zoom meeting.
That's all right. That's okay. But we was giving you a big hand clap for getting your place. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I keep telling you, I don't give up. I'm not one of them people.
That's all right. We appreciate that. Oscar.
After 30 times.
Right. Oscar. Final. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, Kit, any final thoughts on setbacks and progressions?
On these setbacks and progressions, no matter how you do it, and no matter how many times they tell you no, remember, no is not the final word. Yes, I can do it. It's the only thing you want to hear. They told me no, I couldn't find no place 35 times. And here I am proving them, yes, I can.
Yes, you did. In fact, yes, I did, huh? I love it. Congratulations.
Even after I got the grant, wouldn't nobody accept me.
Right.
And then I finally found somebody that would.
Wonderful. That's great. Now, when you go over there, don't you go over there acting a damn fool. You understand me?
Hey, quiet as a church house mouse.
You got it. What you do is you go, you pay your rent. You ain't got no fighting and carrying on over there. You pay your rent every month. You pay on time. You understand, kid?
I paid a year in advance already.
My guy, I appreciate that. That's good. Oscar, any final comments from you? Can't hear you. You're not unmuted, sweetie. Wait 1 second. Unmute.
Good night, Corey.
Go ahead and unmute. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
I sure can.
No, like everybody say, you know, I hear what everybody share. I like to learn from them. You know, everybody, I agree what they say, you know.
Wonderful.
And I try not pay attention a lot of stuff, you know. I hear when he says something about walk away, something like that, or in some situation.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I would like to respond that way. Something about like running away, something like that. I would like to respond that way.
Well, thanks for joining us here.
You hear me now?
Any final comments? Rufus?
Yeah. Um, I just like the idea of not taking things personal. You know what I mean? So, and it's almost like when you guys were talking earlier about coming out of prison and and you know your family or somebody hasn't done what for you what you thought they should have. And it never was about you. It's about, like you said, it's about them, and I had to learn that. I had to learn it wasn't about me, it was about them. It's where they at, and I tell people that all the time that, look, it's, you can't take it personal. You got to understand where people is at. And if you understand that it's about them and not you, then you won't take it personal.
Yeah, and it's
So
not going to sting as much either.
it
Because
right, yeah,
like when you think
right,
about family and I was away and I needed help, but didn't nobody help me, that hurts to think that. But if you realize it really wasn't about you. Like they still had life to live, they had responsibilities, they had a bunch of stuff going on, and they just wasn't in the situation to do that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
It
But
doesn't hurt as much. It doesn't mean that you didn't still need it, but it's not personal, and it's not like, well, they don't love me or they don't care about me, which is a
it's
totally
just that
different feeling.
they're not. I always thought that, and I tell people that all the time. They're not in that place. You know what I mean? They're not in that mindset to where they love you, but they just not in that place of awareness.
You're
And you
not
have
the focus in
and you have
part
to respect
of
that.
life.
I mean, you have to accept that.
And that's the thing about
I
it.
want you to say that again because he was talking. I want to make sure that was.
The thing about what you're saying, Rufus, is that when you go to prison, you're not the priority in nobody's life. You somebody that went to jail. Now your life is gone. They still living on the street. You're not a priority. Even if they, look out for you here and there, if they don't fall off, that's great. But 9 times out of 10, their priorities in their life change. You know what I mean?
Well, and then also because they gotta move. They got you. You see what I'm saying? They just every day. Any final comments from you, sir?
No.
Final comments, my love.
Final comments. I enjoyed the conversation today, as likewise.
Okay.
It's like
I enjoyed the conversation, and I'm happy.
I'm happy that you were here, my dear. Any final comments?
My final comments are my saying that when I go and speak or anything, this is what happens. Like Terrell said, it's another version of it. When you go to prison, you die. When you come home, you come alive. You got to fit in to their lives now. And sometimes you don't.
Okay. Sir?
Just one day at a time. And all obstacles have a reason.
Got you. Garland?
I agree. I don't think that you die. There's nice intersection of how those on the outside have to live their lives as well as support. It's a hard job. Everybody just cannot help it. Very point blank.
Yeah. It is. It's hard. It's very hard.
It's very
And you, sir?
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Damn that. I got abandonment issue. Left me for dead. I went through depression. I was lonely as hell. I didn't get no money. And, it was all bad. Now I get to the street.
But look what came out in the wash, though.
You want me to piece
Look what came out in the wash.
Hell to the no. But guess what? I tell everybody, it's on God's time.
Yeah.
Everything happened on God's time. What's meant for them ain't meant for you. What's meant for you, can't nobody take that from you. God gonna bless you with it. So just stay focused and stay on your square and do what you gotta do. But remember, always remember, don't hold it personal. Don't take it personal when somebody didn't do nothing for you or you don't do nothing for somebody else. I tell people, I don't owe you nothing and you don't owe me nothing. Let me be and we good.
Awesome. And for me, I'm just so grateful for all of the transparency and honesty in the conversation. And this has been another wonderful evening of Freed to Heal. And we will see you guys next week. And we're on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, anywhere. If you want us to talk about a topic, leave it in the comments, and we'll see you guys next week. See you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.